guys talk to these guys yet?
Yes.
Did you guys find out the scoop for season 3? Because you have to tell me everything.
A little bit.
Susie.
One word.
They said every episode's gonna have Susie in it.
A little bit of Susie.
Not really.
Oh man, that was disappointing. Why don't you tell me that?
I would love what you said about your cat, though. Your cat totally has to make a guest appearance.
I would love that, but she's a bit of a diva right now.
A diva?
Today's her birthday, so she's kind of like.
It's Stella, right?
What? Stella, yeah.
Did you ever like reenact Streetcar Named Desire?
That's why I named her Stella. It's one of my favorite movies. And then ever since that movie, I love that name. Whenever I can't find her or she does something bad, it's like Stella. Yeah. It's a whole thing.
So obviously it's been a rough year for Simon. Going from becoming a vampire, becoming a daylighter, dating his best friend, breaking up.
That's okay.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, sorry, she just. What have you thought of Comic-Con so far?
Yeah.
Comic-Con is awesome. This is my first San Diego one.
Yeah. Okay. You
And,
can actually start it because
you sure?
it's just taking a. I was
Okay.
just trying to do fine.
Okay. All right, cool. So we can ask
Okay,
questions.
yeah, rough year for Simon. Okay.
Yes.
So, obviously, but he's come out a bit stronger. So what is his strength? How does that speak to you?
Well, I think one thing people forget, I didn't realize this until after, is that you're not just strong. You're given moments of weakness, and then through that you can find strength. You can choose strength. I think that's what Simon did. He had a moment where he was like destroyed, shattered, and instead of running away from the relationship that he held close, that put him in that position, he found strength enough to be like, no, you know what? I promise we'll be friends. I'm going to figure that out. But I need to figure out me right now, and I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to look back. He even said it to Maya in that last episode. He's like, I'm not going to let this ruin my life. And that was an active decision that then reveals strength, And I think that's what's cool that I've learned. You're not always strong, you're not always brave, you're not always courageous. You're given the opportunity to choose that. And then that's what makes you strong, brave, and courageous. So I think that's one thing that I've learned from this journey with Simon.
So what can you tease for us about this roller coaster ride for the end of season 2?
Oh, Emma has the best answer for this.
Me?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so there's going to be a fight between. See, I can't, because I'm going to say everything.
Okay, we can tease very basic things. We can say, as with the rule with our show, everything gets worse before it gets better.
Yeah. Okay, so there's going to be a new Shadowhunter that's going to go to battle. Izzy doesn't agree with it. It's all Alex's fault.
Alec, we just threw you under the bus, man.
Huh?
We're throwing you under the bus.
You did?
It's all your fault.
Yeah, you're fucking up. I'm going you guys way under.
So, you guys probably don't know him. He plays a character, what's his character's name? Alex.
I think it's Alex.
Alex.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Alex. What else happens?
There's Dom over there.
He's over there. There's a really cool fight scene between Sebastian and Isabel.
There's a really cool fight scene at the end that I got to see part of an ADR, and it's amazing. That's all I can say.
Now share
It looks
with
awesome.
the class.
It looks awesome. I could say that it's the one fight scene. And it's like it's really cool. Yeah.
There's a party also. It's gonna be good.
You're in for a huge roller coaster of these next 4 episodes.
Sarah Hyland, did you already speak about her?
Oh, we haven't
yeah.
talked about this. We can tease that. We could say Sarah Hyland's playing the Sealy Queen. And
Because the Sealy Queen, she can manipulate her age. She can look super young, she can look older, she can look at however she wants.
so it's cool to see how the Sealy Queen will then actively choose which outfit she wears at the different occasions she's performing. So to speak.
Was there any sort of like stunt training or anything that you had to do to kind of get through this last part of the season?
Yeah, like we had a lot of stunt doubles. I mean, not a lot, but like more almost every day on set because we did have it's more battling demons and all that stuff towards the end. So our stunt doubles got to work a lot.
Yeah, they make us look really cool. I had my first fight in episode 15, which was super cool. So I got to go through that whole process that I saw the Shadowhunters do all the time. Like I got to go in early on a day that I wasn't working and do like a 3-hour fight choreography where they break it down and they go step by step, then they build it, then they give you the weapons, and then they do it slow again, and then they shoot it for what they call a previs, so that you can practice and you can watch it and be like, oh, this is the move here. Then I got to like what they do when they get to the space. They rehearse it in the space and make sure that still works. And like safety is always the biggest priority. So I got to go through that whole process that I got to watch the whole other cast go through during their fights, and that was like, you guys are badasses.
Kind of, sort of like that, yeah.
She knows.
So, Sissy, gotta talk about it. Like you were all for the slow burn and you kind of want to see it now, right? Yeah, everyone wants to see it now.
But no, unfortunately, it's going to be a slow.
There are a lot of Suzy moments in the next episode.
Oh?
You can say that.
Yes, they are a lot of like friendship moments, and it's going to be fun. We are building a strong foundation.
On friendship. It's one of our lines.
What's your favorite part about their relationship, their dynamic? Where would you like to see them?
I feel like when they're with each other, they don't have to pretend to be anyone else.
No, they're very much at ease with each other, which is cool. And like, think about it. Izzy doesn't know Simon very well, but she was able to tell him that she was a yin fan addict before she even told a lot of her family. Simon was the person that she trusted. And Simon was a person of complete non-judgment who was like, hey, I know how to help in the ways that I can offer help, but I know it's your journey. I don't know, they have a very cool, I don't know, I think you look for that in people, that ease, and you find someone that puts you at ease like that, it's always something you want to explore more. So that's what I like a lot about that.
And congratulations on season 3.
Thank you.
So, is there anything you can maybe say about where you want to see your character go in season 3? Or what you
I don't know, but I personally don't know. I want the writers to surprise me.
I want to be surprised, but I know that I want more moments that we've seen in little bits and spurs, but I want to see that more with characters where there's moments of silence or stillness with them. The show's very active, and it's like a whirlwind. But I would like to see what happens when the dust settles with each of these characters, and I'd like to see, kind of like peer into them a little more. That's just me.
Thank you so much.